What's up, YouTube? We back. We had a customer who bought some machines from us. I try to emphasize the importance of checking your locations out first. There are a few things that you need to check at these locations to make sure you're acquiring the proper machines for these locations. So in this video, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the mistake made when buying these machines. Now, everybody make these mistakes, so I'm not sitting there trying to bash anybody, because I take these moments as opportunities to teach and to help other people avoid these mistakes, because we made them too. So I'm not sitting here trying to act like I'm better or than anybody. It's all about experience, and sometimes you gain experience through your mistakes. I'm just here trying to show you or try to help you avoid these mistakes before you make them. So in this video, we're going to talk about what happened. I'm going to teach y'all what to do to avoid these mistakes. So if this is your first time seeing these videos, my name is Reggie. I'm one of the owners of Supreme Vending Solutions. And what we do here is we provide vending services to businesses, and we also teach through these videos how to become successful in this business. So please stay tuned, stay with me, and if you learn anything, support me, please. I'm here to help. I'm trying to be as genuine as I possibly can, trying to give you the real life experiences of a real vending operator. So I don't want you to think that I'm just somebody up here who don't know what I'm talking about, just trying to throw these videos up here. Trust me, whatever I talk about, I've experienced, or I've been around people who have experienced it. And I learned from their mistakes as well. So I want you to learn from my mistakes, and I'm going to try to help you learn through other mistakes that I have observed. When you get these calls, you have to, your first thing needs to be, the first thing you need to tell these people is, when can I come out to look at the property to see exactly where you want these machines? That's your first step. Your first step is to go check out the property. Don't just let these people call, these businesses call you and tell you they're interested and they want machines. They need 4 or 5 machines, and you go out and buy 4 or 5 machines and don't even know where they're going. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's going to be the biggest mistake you could ever make. Don't do that. Trust me, because you're going to run, you have a possibility. Sometimes you can get lucky and it just works. But those times where it doesn't just work, that's where your problem comes in. You want to avoid all these problems, because what it will cause you to do, you'll spend thousands of dollars on the wrong machines. And then you got to go spend more money to satisfy that location to get the proper machine. So what we want to do, we want to start out right the first time. So what you do when you go out to these properties, once you set up a meeting, so this process is called setting up your first meeting. So you go out to these companies and you go and survey the area, see exactly where they want the machine, what kind of machines they want, what they're talking about, because now here's where you come in as the professional. Sometimes they might tell you what they want, but you as the professional vending operator, you may have to push back. Sometimes you may have to push back and let them know, yeah, this is not going to work here. That's going to be too much machine for this place. You need to find out how many people are going to be using it, what kind of traffic they have coming through there, how many employees. You want to know all of this information before you go out buying machines. So you want to go look at the place. You want to measure the area. You want to go see the room. You want to look at the access points. Look at the door sizes. Are they standard doors? Are they narrow doors? Are they wide doors? Look at your access points of where they're going to be going and how to get into the building. If they're in a whole nother room in the building, you have to look at all entry points. Look at all your entry points and measure. Don't eyeball, measure. Measure, 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 measure. Measure 20 times. It beats not measuring once. Trust me. Trust me. Get your measurements. Make sure when you leave there, jot them down. Don't go by memory. Jot them down. Take a note of this building, the access points. What kind of doors there are? Are they narrow? Are they wide? Is the access easy? If it's easy, you know you're good with whatever kind of machine, whatever size, because they'll fit through the door. Excuse me. But check these locations out. Check these locations out. Look at your access points. Also, ask about hours of operation, because when you come into these businesses, you need to know what times you will have to be able to come stock these machines, come clear machines out, come maintenance machines. Are you going to have 24-hour access? Is it just regular like 9 to 5 work hours? All of that's important. All of that is, I mean, the 24-hour locations are amazing because you can do them anytime, after hours. You know, those 9 to 5 type businesses, you have to make sure they fit into your schedule. Are you going to be able to service these locations properly? Because if you have to sacrifice customer service because you can't get to these locations, you might not want to take on this location, because customer service is the main thing you need to focus on once you get your machines in these locations, because your customer service is what's going to keep the business for you. Because if you provide bad customer service, somebody can come right in over top of you and take your business. They can, that company, you providing shoddy customer service, that company will bring somebody else in right over top of you, and you had to pull your stuff out. So you can't just getting in the location is just the first part. You got to provide good customer service as well. But let's get back to these machines on and these locations when you get these machines. So once you've surveyed the property, now you know what you need to be looking for. So when you go out making these purchases, you know that this is going to work. This is going to work. You don't want to buy a machine or have it already sitting and then go take it to the location, or you go out and purchase a machine in the blind, because that's what you're doing, purchasing it in the blind, don't even know what the location really needs. So you want to get the survey of the land, take the survey of the land, see what you need, then buy what you need. That's how you do it. See what you need, then buy what you need. Don't do anything in the blind. So, because what you're going to be forced to do, you're going to get this machine out to the location, you're going to find it doesn't fit. You can't get through the doors. So now you're stuck trying to figure out, okay, can I resell this machine, or can I trade this machine out with something else? Does this person have a machine that I can even use? A lot of times the answer is no. So now you're stuck, got to go find another machine. Now you've already spent a few $1,000s. Now you got to go spend another few $1,000s just to make it work. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a bad day. That's a bad day. You get out to a location and it doesn't work. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But I hope this right here resonates with anyone listening. I hope you listen to me. I hope you take advantage of the opportunities that are ahead of you, but you have to do it the right way. You have to do it the right way. So don't put yourself in that trap. Please do not put yourself in the trap of getting so anxious and being hasty and just going out buying what your locations are asking for. You go out to the location, you be the professional, you tell the customer what you listen to the customer, you see what they want, and then you guide them and let them know what you can do for them, what you can't do for them, what will work, what won't work. Because some of these places might be like, I want a full-size drink machine, a full-size snack machine, but you have very little traffic here. You don't have much traffic here to dictate or to warrant that kind of equipment. Sometimes these locations may only need a combo machine. You have to be the professional to let them know these things, because they don't know. And they might tell you they want to put it somewhere in the location, And you won't have the foot traffic. You won't have the traffic of people walking by it. They'll put you in a closet somewhere. That's not what you want. You don't want to be put in a closet. You let them know, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. If we're going to have machines in here, we need to have them in your high traffic areas. That's your job. You have to also, when you go in these locations, look at the power supplies. Make sure that the area they want to put these machines have adequate sockets, have adequate power supplies, because these machines do take electricity, so make sure that you're good with that, because the area they may want it in may not have an adequate power supply. You may have to put it in a different area. That's They don't know. They're not thinking about these things, but you as the professional vending operator, that's your job to think about what they don't think about. So also, I'm kind of giving you a lot of information here, but when you're looking at these locations, if they don't mention commission, you don't mention commission. If they do not mention commission, you do not mention commission. If they do mention commission, I say, let's see how things go. We usually pay commission to high traffic, high potential locations, because the cost of these goods, they're not moving. We're not going to make enough profit to be paying any commission. So let's do a trial run to see how well the location does. You can set your trial run 2 months, 3 month time period, so you can evaluate the potential of the location. Then you can come back to the drawing board and talk about commission. Then you have paperwork where you can actually show them. You can show them, look, this is what you made, this is what you made, so you can justify the commission. But now, some of these places you'll go in, you'll know, okay, this is going to be amazing, because the people are there. You know the employee count. You know the kind of foot traffic. You see this place is packed all the time. You see there's always a lot of people here. Okay, you still don't mention it unless they mention it. But when they do mention it, start at 5, 10% max. 5, 10% max. That's the max you want to do on these commissions. Like I said, we've made mistakes. That's why I can tell you this. We've made mistakes. We've gone in there and accepted commissions that we shouldn't have accepted. But that was a mistake on our part. That was a mistake. That was bad negotiation skills at the time on our part. So anxious, so excited. Try not to get overly excited and overly anxious in this business, because it can put you in a bind. So if anything I've said to you in this video resonates, please like, share, subscribe, comment. And it helps the page tremendously. And if you all have any questions, have any topics you want me to go over, ask me any questions. If I had any experience with certain things, I'll make a video showing you and telling you how we handled it. We're here to help. We're here to help. We're excited about what's ahead, what's coming up, what we're trying to show, what we're trying to teach here. So please support, like, share, subscribe, comment again. Until the next time, this is Reggie, Supreme Vending Solutions. Thank you.